How's it going, kiddos? Handsome Jack Boy here, bringing you guys a very special video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a custom character for Borderlands 1. Yes, a custom character. Some of you may already know about this, some of you may not. I'm mainly covering this for you guys out there that don't know about this. But the custom character in question, by the way, is Blitz, the Shock Trooper. That's what he's called. He's actually been around for a little while now. I am late to covering this, but there is a reason for this, and I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, this custom character has custom skills and everything, and I'm going to go over his skill tree for you guys. Just basically show off his character. As you can see, I've got gameplay going on in the background of him. And one thing you'll notice is that he looks like Roland, because he was actually created from Roland. So hence why he's also got, a turret action skill, and some of his skills are, based on Roland's skills. And I believe this was, due to limitations. The whole custom character thing is still new, and it's only really been done a couple times, I think. But before I do go over his skill tree, I do want to give credit where credit is due, and give a shout out to Nola for the Win, who is the creator of Blitz. And if you guys want to download this, you can definitely do that. I'll leave a link to his video in the description where you can also download it. But like other custom content for this game, it is PC only. I wish everyone could, get their hands on this and try this out, because it is awesome. Anyways though, enough rambling. Let's get into the nitty-gritty here and dive into his skill tree. So again, since Blitz is based off of Roland and his skills, you do again have similarities, like his action skill, for example, which is a automatic turret that has 360-degree targeting, meaning that it can turn all the way around and shoot enemies from behind. It doesn't strictly have to be, enemies in front of the turrets like with Roland. It can be in whichever direction. But yeah, this turret is automatic, so it's not like a burst fire turret like Roland's. It does shoot a constant stream of bullets, which is awesome. But anyways, before I move down his skill tree, I do want to mention real fast that since he is created from Roland, he also uses his class mods. Nola for the Win hasn't created any custom class mods for him yet. I believe he'll do that in the future, as well as creating artifacts for him, because as of now, Blitz doesn't use any artifacts. As you can see, the artifact slot is empty, so you can try to apply artifacts to him, but it won't work. So yeah, the skill boosts from the class mods do work. You just kind of have to figure out which skills are the ones that are being boosted, because the skill names are different on Blitz. So let's say you have a class mod that increases the skill Impact on Roland. Now for Blitz, it would be Impulse. So if you kind of need to figure out which skills are what on Blitz, I just recommend looking up Roland's skill tree and just kind of comparing them and figuring it out from there. But speaking of Impulse, let's actually start off with that one, since it is a tier 1 skill. So moving down to it. Now Blitz is kind of a shock-oriented character. He's got quite a few skills that focus on that, and this skill tree is all about that shock damage. So Impulse increases bullet damage with all weapon types, also increases shock damage. Now along with this, I am going to kind of go over my build, which isn't really 100% a build. It's just kind of one of those make the build as you go ordeals where I just kind of figured it out as I leveled up. But yeah, there's a few skills here like Impulse where I had extra skill points and I wanted to spread them across a few skills instead of putting the 3 points into one skill, so I can get boost from them from class mods. And Impulse just happened to be, one of the three that I happened to pick. I just kind of went with the ones that stood out to me the most. But anyways, moving on to the next one. We have High Voltage, which increases turret damage, and the turret projectiles also have a chance to deal shock damage. Next, we have Metal Storm, which is actually from Roland's skill tree. This is a skill that was left unchanged, and I guess that was intentional, but killing an enemy increases your fire rate and reduces recoil for a few seconds. Shatter Shock increases your shotgun's projectile count. Also, you have a chance to shock enemies when you deal damage to them while wielding a shotgun. Yeah, some of these are pretty crazy, and I love that. You could probably put together a build that focuses purely on shock damage and maximizing how much damage you deal with shock. Short Circuit. Receiving shock damage or dealing shock damage to an enemy reduces the cooldown of your turrets. I think adding the Scorpio on there is a typo, because I don't think Blitz's turret is a Scorpio turret. This effect can only occur every 2 seconds. Amplify. When you deal shock damage to an enemy, you have a chance to deal double the damage to that enemy for 7 seconds. And finally, the capstone for this tree in particular, it's a long way to the top. After getting a kill, you gain increased damage and movement speed. For each successive kill within 7 seconds of the previous, you will receive a greater bonus up to 10 kills. And if you can get 10 kills in succession, it negates shield recharge delay and lasts 20 seconds. Onto the next tree, we have direct current. Decreases your shield recharge delay while increasing the enemy's shield recharge delay. Generator. Players near your turrets have a 15% chance to have their shot cost reduced. Gatling gun increases the fire rates of your turrets. Your fire rate is increased during your action skill. Alternating current. After killing an enemy, if your shield is full, you gain health regen. If your health is full, you gain shield regen, and if both are full, you and your allies gain a damage boost. Discharge increases grenade damage. You also have a chance to cause a shock nova on kill, and killed enemies may drop extra grenade ammo. Calibrate increases your turret's cooldown rate, accuracy, bullet velocity, rotation speed, and duration. And the capstone of this tree is Thunderstruck. Your turret fires bolts of lightning at players and enemies. These will regenerate allies' ammo and confuse enemies. Now onto the final skill tree. The first skill we have is Retreat. Increases your movement speed and reduces your shield recharge delay based on your current percentage of health. The lower your health, the greater the bonus. Aegis. Allies near your turret regenerate health and also adds a bubble shield to your turret. Defib increases melee damage and adds shock damage to your melee attacks. Your melee attacks will instantly revive allies. Advance increases your magazine capacity and reload speed based on your current percentage of health. The higher your health, the greater the bonus. Lightning Rod. Shock attacks now cause negative damage to you. Energizer. When your shield is depleted from full or you kill an enemy, your movement speed increases and you have a chance to activate a shock core. And last but not least, the capstone for this tree is Livewire. On kill health regen for you and nearby allies. When you are down during your action skill, you have a chance to automatically rejuvenate with 60% health and your action skill ready. And there you have it. That is Blitz's skill tree. So there's definitely some really awesome skills in here. I was going to actually talk about the skills a little bit more. I kind of did at the beginning. Then I realized it's going to add a lot more time to the video when it's already long enough. Yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this, guys. There was one more thing that I wanted to mention. The reason why I never had done this video sooner, even though I knew about the character and everything, was because I wanted to level him up all the way to level 69 and just get him all the way up there. There was really no reason to that, to be honest. I just kind of wanted to do that. So I'm sorry for taking so long on this video. I should have done it sooner. I guess it didn't really matter in the end whether or not I did a max level or not, because again, I don't really even have a build ready for you guys or anything. But anyways, like I said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'm out of here. Peace!